Vanakkam, good morning. In this video, we are going to discuss about the sensory receptor. So, sensory receptor is the important topic in the CNS physiology. Sensory receptor is the terminal afferent nerve fibers. It is the unmyelinated nerve fibers. It has the special capsulated structures. Sensory receptors act as the biological transducer. Transducer is a device. It converts the one form of the energy to the another form of energy. In the sensory system, here the environmental changes is converted to the action potential by the sensory receptor. Serrington classification of the receptor depend on the stimuli from the outside the body, that is called as the exteroceptor. When the stimuli from the inside the body, it is interoceptor. Here exteroceptor, it is again divided into the cutaneous receptor. External stimuli is cutaneous receptors, chemoreceptor. Chemoreceptor means the receptor responds to the chemical stimuli. Telereceptors means the receptor responds away from the body, impulse away from the body, like a vision responds to the rods and cones. And hearing, the sound is responded by the hair cells of the organ of the cortex, telereceptors. Chemoreceptor is taste buds responds to the taste of the food, and smell sensed by the olfactory receptor. The sensory receptor, cutaneous receptors are very important. The touch is sensed by the Meissner's corpuscles and Merkel disc. Pressure and vibration is sensed by the Pacinian corpuscles. Cold sensation is sensed by the gross and bulbs. Warm sensation is sensed by the Ruffini end organs. Pain sensation is sensed by the free nerve endings. The interoceptors are visceroreceptors and proprioceptors. The visceral receptors located in the visceral organs like heart, blood vessels, GI tract, urinary tract, like stretch receptors, baroreceptors, chemoreceptors and osmoreceptors. Proprioceptor is important for the maintain the position sensation for the movement, proprioceptions. It is sensed by the muscle spindle, Golgi tendon organ and free nerve ending Pacinian corpuscles. Cutaneous receptors are very important in the sensory physiology. The Meissner's corpuscles and Merkel disc is important for the carry the touch sensation. Pacinian corpuscle is important for the carry the pressure sensation. Pre-nerve ending is important for the carrying the pain sensation. Cross end bulb is important for the carrying the cold sensation. Ruffini end organ is important for the carrying the warmth sensation. Pacinian corpuscle is the largest cutaneoreceptor or mechanoreceptor. It carries the vibration and pressure sensation. So it has the concentric layers of the lamella like onion. So the central core of the axon is unmyelinated, peripheral axon having the myelinated part. The first node of ranvier also located inside the lamella. So this Pacinian corpuscle is used for demonstrate the receptor potential or generator potential in the experimental purposes. The generator potential is nothing but the receptor potential. So it is experimentally demonstrated in the Pacinian corpuscles. It is the largest receptors, so anatomically very useful to demonstrate the generated potential. So when the lamella is compressed, it generates the action potential. Action potential. Okay. When the lamella is compressed, it opens the leaky sodium channels in the inner core of the unmyelinated axons. It produces a local current around the unmyelinated axons. When it reaches the first node of the Ranvier, it produces the opening the voltage scattered calcium channel, and it produces the action potential. So normally the generated potential is act like the in-plate potential. It is non-propagated. Okay. So when it reaches the threshold level, then only it produces the action potential. So this local current, when it reaches the action potential, here open the voltage channel, then only it produces the action potentials. So in this place it produces the only generated potential. It is non-propagated potentials. So without lamella also we can record the generated potentials and action potential. But when the node of the first node of the Ranvier is blocked, we cannot record the action potential. Only we can note the generated potential. This is the generated potential. It is non-propagated, not obey the all or none law. Properties of sensory receptor. Specificity. Each sensory receptor carries a specific sensation. Example like temperature receptor carries the temperature sensation. Pain receptor carries the pain sensation. This is called as the Muller's doctrines of specific nerve energy. Next property of the sensory receptor is the adaptation. When you stimulate the sensory receptor continuously with a constant strength, the response of the receptor continuously decline, that is adaptation. Depend on the adaptation time, it is as a two types. Basic receptor adapt very fastly, example like touch receptor, and the tonic receptors are pain receptor and hold receptors. This adapt very slowly. Weber-Best law is the magnitude of the response is directly proportional to the logarithmic intensity of the stimulus. So this is the R is the magnitude of the response directly proportional to the logarithmic of the intensity of the stimulus. K is the constant. If you want the double the response, we have to give the strength intensity of the stimuli should be 100. This is the Weber-Best law. Law of projection. No matter where the sensory pathway is stimulated, the sensation is felt at the receptor. This is the law of projection. The phantom limb is mainly due to the law of projection. Phantom limb is the non-existent amputated limb. The pain is felt in the amputated limb is due to the law of projections. Due to the stimulation of the nociceptors, send the impulse to the pain pathway. That sensation is felt in the non-existent limb. And sensory transduction. Different types of the sensation is converted to the action potential by the sensory receptor. That is called as the sensory transduction. So generated potential, when the receptors is stimulated, that produce the receptor potential in the cutaneous receptor, that is called as the generator potential. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, share your friends. Those who are not subscribed this channel, please subscribe. Thank you once again.